Johannesburg and COPA Johannesburg in general. This is Ian Gertenbach and
Latoya, aka Honey Molasses. What's up, guys?
fantastic. Nice to have you here doing This Week in Music History
Thank you.
with me, Latoya. All right, let's jump right into it. In the week of the 1st to the 7th of August, by the way, all credit to this information is given to thisdayinmusic.com. Without their information, this segment would not exist. All right, starting off on Monday, the 1st of August, in 1987, MTV Europe was first launched. The first video played being Money for Nothing by the band Dire Straits, which contained the appropriate line, I want my MTV. I guess they really did want their MTV. Or was that shameless plugging on their parts? Who knows?
I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, okay, I want my MTV. That is so...
Well, back in the day when MTV actually played music instead of reality TV shows, you know. So
I think they should go back because we want our MTV. That's what we want.
I watched it so much, man. Like so many bands I actually got into because I first saw them on MTV.
Right.
You know? That's back in the good old early 2000s when the world was young and everything was positive. All right. So what happened on Tuesday, Latoya?
On Tuesday, the 2nd of August, in 1962, Robert Allen Zimmerman legally changed his name to Bob Dylan upon signing a music publishing deal with Widmark Music on the 12th of July of this year. A deal engineered by his manager, Albert Grossman.
Yeah, so going the extra mile, hey?
I mean, you know what? I don't think I'd do that.
What, change your name legally to like your stage name?
No, that's taking it too far.
You reckon?
Yeah, that just reminds me of an episode of Regular Show. Just like, it's like when Rigby Chase, what do you say? Trash boats or something? No, guys. No.
Yeah.
But Bob Dylan's a great name.
Yes.
You know, so
yeah. And the thing is, I think Bob Dylan also never really wanted to be known by his, because I'm a massive Bob Dylan fan.
Yep.
So like I tend to realize that Bob Dylan was always very much like a self-made, in much the same way that many of our current artists, you know, who they are is their brand.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so I guess he was in the early 60s when such things were somewhat unheard of. He was, I guess, pioneering that whole thing, I guess.
But a lot of like these Hollywood people changed their names to like something crazy or what we know them as now.
Yeah.
You know, like it was an actual thing that was happening at the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would have liked him as Robert Allen Zimmerman. Like,
but also I don't think anyone would be coming back like from the future to kill him because they stole his name.
No.
Well, not that we know of.
I hope not.
Let's hope not. All right, moving on. On Wednesday, in 2007, on the 3rd of August, Queen guitarist Brian May handed him his astronomy PhD thesis 36 years after abandoning it to join the band. So he basically chose music instead of being essentially a doctor or a professor in astronomy, which is such an interesting fact, actually.
Look, when the music calls you.
Yeah. And he had actually carried out his observational work in Tenerife, which is also, for those who don't know, the largest and most populated island in the Canary Islands.
What?
Okay, and he studied the formation of zodiacal dust clouds, so dust clouds in the stars, yo. Now, this is the gentleman that was responsible for the guitar work for Bohemian Rhapsody and many other Queen hits, and on the sides, he's actually an astronomer.
It's so funny how I also wanted to be an astronomer at
Really?
some point in my life. Yeah,
Really?
I chose music too.
And then you decided to reach for the stars in a more practical sense.
What? Oh, yes. I'm a star baby. That's why.
That's why. All right. On Thursday, what happened?
On Thursday in 2001, the News of the World reported that Mariah Carey had hired a private eye to spy on her ex-husband. Record boss Tommy Mottola, investor Jack Palladini, said the paper that Mariah believed her ex-husband was conducting a smear campaign against the singer. You know what? Mariah Carey, man. Like,
I'm ready for some opinions here.
I love her. And then she goes crazy on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
It's the diva thing.
No.
Your time will come, Latoya.
Look,
You're gonna get super famous, and then you're gonna go crazy on
my
us.
mom was gonna slap me. She
Uh-huh.
don't believe in crazy. Okay.
Well, maybe Mariah Carey's mama needed to slap her at
If
the
she
time.
really did, because this is not okay. How can you like stalk people?
Yeah, like just ask the person directly.
Like, is you cheating on me? No, you know, he'd
I
probably.
don't believe you're fine. We're breaking up, or but maybe, or I don't know. Things aren't always black and white, Latoya. Let's be
No,
honest.
she probably wanted to use it, when she was in courts and divorce and get the money.
Also,
Smart baby
she
girl.
did believe that it was a smear campaign. Like she thought that for some reason her ex-husband was trying to discredit her good name, and then she hired a private investigator. Is that justified? I mean,
Look, he's got too much money to be playing around and smearing your name, baby girl. So, no. We're going to move on to Friday.
on Friday in 2005, Bob Dylan's song, yes, we're on a Bob Dylan trip today. I
Yep.
couldn't help it. But Bob Dylan's song, Like a Rolling Stone, topped a poll of rock and film stars to find the music, movies, TV shows, and books that changed the world forever. The 1965 single beat Elvis Presley's Heartbreak Hotel into second place in a survey for Uncut magazine. Paul McCartney, Noel Gallagher of Oasis, Robert Downey Jr. of all the movies, and Keith Richards of Rolling Stone, and Lou Reed, by the way, were among those who gave their opinions. So some weighty and influential people all pretty much deciding that, hey, Like a Rolling Stone is probably the most important song in the history of rock music, let alone music in general. I mean, it changed so many things at the time.
I just feel like Bob Dylan's the shizness. And it doesn't matter what song he does
No.
because I like him so much.
Yes. Do you really, or are you just saying that?
I'm really not just saying that.
Oh, are you a Bob
actually,
Dylan fan?
Guys,
That's good.
Let's not tell people that though.
No,
Yeah,
no.
'cause-
Well, it's a bit late for that now. We've now told everyone that.
No, Ian.
Ha!
Let's have this conversation
Yes.
off air, okay?
Yes. All right. On Saturday, what happened?
Saturday, 2001. Okay, guys, this is Whitney Houston. She became one of the highest paid musicians in the world after signing a new deal with Arista Records and said to be worth more than $100 million, boy. $100 million.
Damn. That's a lot of dollars.
That's really sure.
Yeah.
I want to know, how much is she worth now?
That's a very good question. We should probably find that out at
Yeah.
some stage and report back on that.
Because
But
you're worth more when you're dead.
yeah. But I don't know, because she's dead now, isn't she?
Yes.
Yes.
she's
Last
been-
time I
she's-
checked,
she's
she hasn't
been
risen
dead.
from the grave or anything
Yeah,
like
her
that.
daughter died. She followed through. So
Ah,
so, yeah,
okay.
it's
Okay.
really
Well, I
sad.
mean, generally, isn't that what happens when musicians shuffle off this mortal coil? They tend to increase in value. I mean, look at Kurt Cobain. Look at anyone from the 27 Club. Their stuff's worth a lot now. So
Yeah, you got people just dying, and Michael Jackson. And
part
then-
of life.
It's really, I don't like that. Like, how do you like me when I'm dead? How was it? Like, was I that much of a horrible person when I was alive?
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool.
No,
No.
it
We'll
is
call it
not.
The Da Vinci effect.
He's doing a Mitch thing.
Okay.
Where
okay.
he-
The Da Vinci effect. Everyone liked him, after he died.
Yeah, I mean, Van Gogh too.
Maybe,
There are a lot
maybe.
of these
Maybe.
people.
You go the Van Gogh effect, whichever you prefer.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, moving along, on Sunday, the 7th of August in the year of 2008, Elvis Presley, right, he had this jumpsuit that was called the Peacock jumpsuit, okay,
Yes.
and it was sold at an auction in 2008 for a ridiculous 300,000 American dollars, okay, making it the most expensive piece of Elvis memorabilia ever sold at an auction. The white outfit with a plunging V-neck and high collar featured a blue and gold peacock design, hand embroidered on the front and back and along the pant legs. Man, that sounds swanky.
Is it that one that like all the impressionists wear?
Yeah.
Why are they all fat? When I don't understand.
Because the thing is that in the 70s, like, Elvis Presley kind of started to go off the rails a little bit, and
It
he
wasn't that
basically got fat, like he but you just got fat. And then like all the impersonators were like, well, I'm a little bit of a chubby fellow, and there was a period of time in Elvis's career where he was still popular but happened to be chubby at the same time. So I think I'm going to tap into that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but no, guys. That's not cool. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. What you got against Elvis, huh?
I love Elvis. It's
Okay.
just that I don't understand why all of them just decide I'm going to wear a fat suit. It's not even like some of them are fat. They really actually wear a fat suit and then they wear like the peacock
Really?
jumpsup. And I'm like,
Oh,
what
wow.
What
Wow.
life is this?
I've never heard of that. So I've never seen that.
It happens.
It happens?
It really happens.
Vegas, man.
What?
Yeah, it's like, all of these Vegas people, they just,
That's just Vegas. We can't
Yeah.
question it. It's
Yeah.
just something that happens.
Oh.
well, they should put some respect on Elvis's
Yeah,
name.
yeah. But yeah, nonetheless, for the fact being what it is, like, Pete, imagine an item of your clothing after you died selling for that much. You'd like,
Better sell for that much
Beanies.
right now.
Like, if it had to be anything that Latoya wears, I would say it had to be her beanies. That would be the most expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I don't see her without her beanie very often. Does she even have the top of her head? Who knows? Maybe there's just a skull underneath there and the beanie's there for protective
You will
purposes.
never know.
I will never know.
You will never know.
Yes. Until you die and then they sell it for $300,000 and then the information is revealed.
Or I just become like super anonymously famous and they
Okay.
just see my beanies and
Anonymously famous.
yeah, it's a thing that happens.
Okay. Okay.
And then they just want to be like you and then your beanies sell
Okay.
for like really expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Okay, well, in summation, that was the week in music history. Thank you again for tuning in. Please remember to share this post with hashtags of hashtag COPA Radio, hashtag COPA Artist. Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and all that jazz. I am Ian Gertenbach, no alias, because my name is interesting enough, and I'm thankfully joined by the lovely...
Heidi Molasses, aka Latoya, aka the Beanie Girl, aka
Oh.
Big Sister. What's up? Bye, guys.
Thanks again. Cheerio.